Hello, I am Raziel. 10th edition is so close now, you can taste it. The Imperial Guard are great, cool tanks, lots of guns, and lots of big guns. Tyrannids are creepy and sneaky. Now let's put them together. And what do you get? Yeah, get Genestealer cults. Super sneaky with the Imperial Guard tanks, just in case that person on the other table is talking smack about the four-armed Emperor. Get ready to rise up against your oppressors and wait for the Tyrannids to eat the planet because, that will show them. The Genestealer cults. Now here's some reasons I think you should collect this oppressed army. The Genestealer cults have the best non-anti-gravity vehicles, the second largest number of vehicles after Space Marines at over 25 vehicles. You have all the Genestealer cult vehicles, and yes, I'm including bikes and that ATV here. All the Imperial Guard vehicles except the Taurox and Taurox Prime, and you can also include the Rough Riders in this as well. That is a lot of vehicles to choose from. And the best are the Atalan bikes and ATV because they are, they're cool looking dirt bikes and they're very 80s. Yeah, and they're not the blocky Space Marine ones. The Goliath truck is also a great looking vehicle and has a really cool Mad Max vibe. And when it comes to vehicles, the Genestealer cults have plenty for you to choose from. I mean loads. And the Blade. I can't forget the Baneblade. The biggest of big boys and all its variants. That is a huge number of tanks for your Genestealer cults and vehicles just to have a lot of fun with. And of course, the tanks make a good centerpiece. And talking of variation, the infantry models are so different too. And not just from every other faction, but from each other. You have the normal looking humans for 40k, the hybrids to the Hulk and Aberrants. They all look different and kind of vaguely familiar at the same time. This is why they are a great looking army. I can't forget that you also got all the Imperial Guard regiments too, so Catachans, Krieg, and of course Cadians. So yeah, loads of different models, and there is the Patriarch and Pure Strain Genestealers if you want to add a creepy alien to your mostly human army. Now, there isn't a lot of books written about the Genestealer cult. 2 set around them: Spiral Dawn and the Day of Ascension. There is plenty where they are the antagonist. They are pretty cool, especially Last Night at the Resplendent. It's a Surface Kane short story, and yeah, so I like Surface Kane, and I chose this one to say because all his stories are great fun to read. Quite humorous. It's good to see a bit of comedy in the 40k universe. The Genestealer cult lore is just fun to look up. How infiltration starts to the end game, when they have someone or some people in the higher echelons of the planetary government. And this is why I always enjoy reading the Genestealer cult codices. They are really some of the best ones to read because of the sneaky lore. And God, are they sneaky. They can ally with the Tyrannids. I'm saying Tyrannids, I've been saying it for 30 years. The endgame of a Genestealer cult is to invite in these big bugs to dinner. Tyrannids have some of the best looking models, and they are huge. These big bugs will look great next to your Imperial Guard tanks that have been repurposed for the multi-armed Emperor, which apparently makes him better because he has more arms. Yeah, honestly, the Tyrannids look great, and just having these two side by side on the battlefield looks fantastic, and it's a nice looking army. And finally, after Space Marines, and they are equal to the Ynnari, well, Genestealer cult are equal to the Ynnari. Genestealer cult have more combat patrol boxes than anyone else. 2 in fact. Genestealer cult 1, which includes Magus, Goliath Rockgrinder, which can also be built as a Goliath truck, Aberrants, Acolyte hybrids, which can also be made into hybrid metamorphs, and Neophyte hybrids, which is a pretty tasty box on its own, and it gives you an £81 saving. The fact that 2 units can be made into something else means that buying more than one of these boxes is great because it adds more variation to your army. You can also use the Astra Militarum one, which includes Cadian Command Squad, compromising on 5 models, Cadian Shock Troops, 2 units, Armoured Sentinel, which can also be built as a Scout Sentinel, and Ordnance teams. This box saves you £52, straight away over £100 saving, and you have a decent sized force to show for it. And also, when you have a good force like that to begin with, you can actually get next things and you can more focus on what you want for your army because you've got most of what you need already. So yeah, Genestealer Cults, a fantastic fun army to collect if you start in 10th. So I would definitely look at them. They're really fun to use. They have some really sneaky rules. Of course, we've all seen that new respawning rule. It's not that hard to beat on a 4x4 board with 20 guardsmen. But yeah, it's a fun army. It's fun if you like being sneaky. Their lore is fun. The models are great looking, and I can't really fault them. I enjoy them. I think they're looking really cool. And it's always cool to have some Genestealer Cult if you wish to change up your guard. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Hope to see you all again very soon, and I'll see you all, next time in the next video, which will be, let's think, Death Guard. I'm going to do Death Guard next. Look, that's literally my makeup. I will spend a week researching it, and that's how I do it, right? Yeah, Death Guard. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Next week will be Death Guard, and I'll see you then. As always, there is a link to Wayland Games if you wish to save 20% on your Warhammer, up to 20%. There is, of course, Forbidden Planet if you like comics like me. I do love a good comic. There is my comic, which is good, apparently. I've had good reviews, a good review on it. And there is my merchandise as well. And there is, of course, Patreon, which I constantly keep forgetting, but I do have. Which will get you, your name up in the credits if you wish to support me. But as always, I wish for you to buy yourself something nice rather than just giving me money. It's the best way to be. You get something out of it, and it does support the channel, and it supports me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all again soon. Which army do you like listening to? Which one are you going to be collecting for 10th now you know it's out? And why? Comments down below. As always, subscribe and ring that bell. I should say keep ringing that bell more. Then ring the bell as well. And I'll see you next time when we talk about the Death Guard. Mortarians, boys. How lovely and gross that will be.